March 18, 2024, 0 hour, 33 minutes, Saquarema City. We will have kind of some extra notes. The first one is that the silence indeed always encourage the criminal system, and the systemic organization started at the institutional system. In some way, we have traces really strong to this kind of common interest. Something you had inside that can be dismantled by a decision from inside, but the decision must happen on time. If it not happen, of course that will have no utility, and it's what we're having nowadays. The other thing is that the fiduciary trustee must be some financial institution reliable. The reliability is kind of the essential argument to encourage the fiduciary relationship. If we have estimated 40 trillion as diverted money by the systemic crime against Brazil, indeed, this resource can, be used for criminal purpose, or there are no reason to claim the compensation against the criminal system by violated rights and interest in an area that has no excuse to go this way. Kind of, you can break the guarantees as property, private living, thoughts freedom by an arbitrariness or an arbitrary order that are proved all as misconduct or misuse of power. If, for instance, we have three banks as a conglomerate or a committee to storage the money having three ways, for instance, Americas, Europe, and Asia, and one of them or all of them has no condition to present the reliability required to start the fiduciary relationship, of course that it probably won't gonna have the storage, and the storage indeed do not create any right to the bank that is doing this, because this is the function of the bank. I can't put the 40 trillion claimed value at my, pillow, I would say. I need a bank, but this bank can't have criminal purpose. In the same way, the decision must be made by a honest and sincere interest and motivation against the crime, which is the work of the judge, the police departments, and the prosecution. But they have a really difficult time to do this decision or this work. It means that they kind of are at that point we had at the model that only acts, as complained by OECD, in a lack of will as euphemism to do not say that they only have the motivation for criminal purpose or to prevent the struggle against the organized crime started at the institution that has them to required to do the decision, as the prison or the seizure, or have the accusation properly made. It's quite comfortable pick someone in an anti-crime effort that turn this way as a survival strategy to put this person in a situation as an offender, because you feel uncomfortable to do your work. That is, present the decision By law against the crime, we presented the entire argument. Had the preamble USA and the legal system in Brazil and also in Europe used it against the main premise corruption, which carry you all or many of you at this. As institution all combined in solidarity, we charge this 40 trillions. We must regress until the chairs. And the institution must do the decision, present the dismiss list, or will be, one more time, having the silence as part of the association make stronger the solidarity purpose. I'm not in the mood to play God, right? But this kind of situation, it's only to have a concrete proof how bad things are at the institutional system that consider scapegoat things to preserve the criminality at the institutional environment against anyone because it's more comfortable, right? It's kind of you would like to run at 10 miles to get to conquer something, but indeed you have no motivation to walk the way or the highway. So you decided, to be at the finish line without the effort down there. It's the situation. I came to this point and now I must be eliminated because the institutional system feel more comfortable, have things this way. This institutional system has no legitimacy to do a single decision if it's ruled by criminal purpose. And criminals inside, why they still there at the institutional environment? If you know who they are, and they're just pushing the association of people and authorities that kind of has no legitimacy, indeed, right? It's uncomfortable, but it's not created by me. I only unveil this. Have a good night and week. It's just a explanatory note.